Alright guys, it's Phil from Cleveland Moto, and I have had a lot of people asking me for a video of our 1992 Toyota HiAce Super Custom 4-wheel drive diesel van. So here we go. It is 4x4. As you notice on the front, it does have locking differentials. This vehicle is crazy low mileage. This car has 70,000 kilometers. That's right. We're not making that up. You can see it is 70,000 kilometers. Since I've had this vehicle, I've installed a Pioneer head unit with Apple CarPlay. It also has a DVD player in it. Big center console area. And it is a 5-speed manual, and it does have the shift on the floor, and this is a shift on the fly with the push button 4-wheel drive. This is the Super Custom, so you have the fancy turn signals. You also have the power operational side door. So that backsliding side door, that door opens with the press of this button. So anytime the vehicle is in neutral, the motor can be running, no problem. You press the button, the door opens, it's power opening, and it is also power closing. So you press the button, it makes an alarm sound, and then it goes ahead and closes the door. All right. This vehicle is really clean inside. Now, it did come with all of the lace seat covers. I took them off because I do actually use the vehicle, and I took the headrests off as well. So when you fold those two sets of benches down, it does turn into a big old bed. And that is extremely nice for camping. You're going to notice it does have an overhead air conditioning system. We're going to pay attention to that when we get around to the back seat of the car, or the van, if you will. So very cool, very fun. I'm 6'1" and about 220 pounds, and I fit in this thing with room to spare. No problem at all. I cannot say the same for the Mitsubishi Delicas. I do not seem to fit in those as well. See the 4-wheel drive badge on the front of the vehicle. You are going to notice the brand new Wrangler. Those are literally less than 300 miles old. I liked the stance of getting the vehicle up in the air a little bit. It does not rub. We had 9 people in here, and we could not make those tires rub. Now, to the inside of the truck, what we've got here is the 3-row seating. But what's really cool about these Toyotas is these seats here in the middle, they rotate into all kinds of different configurations. So you can take these middle seats and you can point them at the back seats so all 4 people or 6 people can be looking at each other. You can also put it so that seat, the 60-40 split seat, that thing's straight up against the wall so your head is towards the glass. All of the windows do tilt out. So that's a lot of ventilation in there. And up here in the top, we've got a storage cubby, and then we've got AC controls for the overhead. Now, all of the air in here blows cold. It will run you out. It is extremely efficient. There are heater and AC controls over there as well, which control the heat that's coming in off the channel over there. The motor access is actually underneath the passenger's seat, the left seat. That's where you go in to check your oil and do your spark plugs and stuff like that. Haven't vacuumed it out. I have been using this as a daily driver. So we're going to go ahead and go around the back and show you stuff there. Oh, what's cool is the overhead light in here is a fluorescent fixture. So the original marketing materials of the day was like, so when you're camping or sleeping in the vehicle, it doesn't drain much of your battery power, which I thought was hilarious that they go to the trouble of calling attention to that. Again, here's the mechanism for all the power controls for the sliding door, and we'll go ahead and close the door manually this time. Okay, and again, it's got the Super Custom decal kit, which is in remarkably good shape. I did add to the top of the vehicle, I did add the roof rack, which is good because we have a couple of easy up tents that we can put in there when we go camping, and the easy up tents fit in there perfectly. We have plenty of space. Of course, because this vehicle is over 25 years old, you're going to notice it does have our Ohio historical registration on it. Yep. And this thing is just in fantastic condition. Really, really great shape. Go ahead and pop the hatch. Now, this is my favorite thing because there's enough room for about 4 people to stay dry under that awning. And that is a huge back deck. Yeah, pouring down rain, you can easily get 4 or 5 people under there. You don't even need to put up the easy ups. A lot of space underneath that particular back door. Really cool. Giant window. And this whole third brake light is all LED, so super duper bright. And even with the seats in the way back position, so this is with that rear seat as far back as it can go, you can still see there's tons of storage space back there. So really room for, you know, easily 8 people in all their gear. This is not a tight ride. There's plenty of space inside of this thing. Okay, there you go. And then you can see, look around the bottom of the vehicle there. Like I said, tires are brand new. Everything on the thing rides great. Go down the road at 130 kilometers per hour, no sweat. Because of the bigger tires, there is a bit of a speedometer error right now, and at 100 miles, or I'm sorry, 100 kilometers indicated, it's actually 67 miles per hour per GPS. So we're gonna circle around real quick here. I do wanna show you the only thing that I was able to find damage-wise on this particular vehicle, and it's right here. And I'm telling you, I don't know what it was, but a stick or something fell out of the sky and hit this thing, and it's like right there. Now this is just a scuff in the paint, and this is a little notch out of the aluminum trim, and I checked, it is not even in the metal gutter, it's just in the aluminum trim that covers the gutter. So, and if I put my finger next to it, you can see there's just the slightest of a dent there, slightest of a ding, but everything else on it is absolutely laser straight. Really a fun vehicle. You know, we call it the Jupiter 2 moon buggy around here because it just has that look of being ready for any of your off-planet excursions. So this is our 1992 Toyota HiAce. It's got the 3L diesel motor. It is not a turbo. Do your research on those, because I have had the turbos and they do have a bit of a problem with the head gaskets. I chose in this one to go non-turbo. It works absolutely fine. You'll have no problem getting down the freeway with a load of people in here. So really a fun vehicle. If you have any other questions, you can go to our website, www.clevelandmoto.com, and check this fun 4x4 van. Check it out. Thanks, guys.